Hey guys, today I will be showing you how I do my braided space buns. You can of course do this without doing a cornrow or Dutch braids at the top, but I find that mine last me longer if I do, so that's what I'm going to do for mine. Right now I'm just parting the style. I don't like to have the middle part, so I'm just doing it slightly off center and then getting it down to the middle so that I can go ahead and begin braiding. After sectioning off my hair, it is time to put the twisting butter in, and I've found that that really helps me to braid my hair. I do put a little bit of the gel on top so that it stays slick as I'm going along, but if I just try to braid my hair with just the leave-in conditioner in, things don't go too well. So the combination of the twisting butter and the gel seems to work really well for me. Then I also want to make sure that when I'm braiding, I go down the middle. I don't want to be too close to the scalp. I don't want to be too close to my ear. I'm just trying to create a line down the middle. So I will have to look in the mirror every so often to make sure I get this right. But then I start with a very small amount and I'm going to be crossing under as I go. One of the things I've noticed with my hair and with the length of it, it's a little bit tricky for me to keep track of where I am when I'm braiding. So one of the things that I do is I actually flip some of my hair forward sometimes, and you'll see that in a moment. Because of the length of my hair, it's just easier to flip a strand out of the way so that I don't accidentally braid it into my hair as I'm going along, because then things get frustrating and tangled and that's no good. So it does maybe take a little bit longer, but overall it's less frustrating and it gives me the desired result. I should mention my hair is very coily. It's hard to see because it's wet right now, but if I don't keep it very wet, then it becomes difficult to do. So right now it's extremely wet, and that's the only way I can get my hair to be able to be braided. Now what I'm doing at the end is going ahead and picking up parts from the back, adding them into the 3 braids that I did, and then making this braid all up at the top. And I've had to direct the hair over my head or else it's not tight enough at the back. It doesn't give me what I want. So this is a bit of a workout, and I'm not sure how I would do it if I had really long hair, but yeah, maybe just bring it forward like I'm bringing it forward here. I put it into a 2-strand twist, and then I do a twirl at the very end to seal that off, because that's easier than braiding all the way down to the end. And then the next thing is to twirl it around and pin it in place. And I actually ended up repinning this by pinning it in the front once I had both of the braids done, just because everything sat a little bit better if I pinned it from the front first and then from the back. But however you want it to sit on your head, that's how you want to pin it. And then here I am going ahead and basically just doing the same thing on the other side. And you can see how it formed a really nice Dutch braid there. I just find that that holds my hair together so much better than if I don't do the Dutch braid, if I just try to do a ponytail with elastics or something like that, because my hair doesn't like to lay completely flat, and I don't want to be pulling it with the elastics and then causing breakage. So to get it to do what I want a little bit better, braiding is the best way, braiding it flat to my head. I also should mention that I was just kind of measuring things by ear, and literally I was putting my thumb up about just behind my ear. So when I was gathering the hair from that spot on each side, that's when I would stop and switch from the flat braid to the regular braid. That way, hopefully everything sits in the right spot. And if it doesn't quite get there, you can always pin things into place with the bobby pins. And we are done just accessorizing with some jewelry. From start to finish, this whole process took me about 25 minutes. We're not counting the wash time, but for styling time, about 25 minutes to get this all done. I love how it looks. I was able to sleep in it and it still turned out great the next day. Thanks for watching.